I too look forward to Representative Johnson singing "God Bless the USA." I do have a question for Mr. Zook and Mr. Brower. First question is to the chair. When you first called the witnesses forward, there was a mention that the Attorney General's office was going to be represented. Is there anyone from the Attorney General's office here, or what's the status of that?
Yes, they're on the agenda, number 3 and 4.
Oh, okay, they're going to come up later.
They're right after them, yes.
Okay, all right, thank you there. My question is for both of you gentlemen. First of all, I appreciate you being here today to answer questions. In Mr. Brower's instance, if you could speak specifically to the Tyson policy, Mr. Zook, if you could address the business community's attitudes as you perceive them more broadly. My question, I want to go back to the exemption question. I know you mentioned that there was a religious exemption. Could both of you talk about a medical exemption? What circumstances might qualify for that? What you're hearing from companies, do most companies offer a medical exemption? And then also, I know that with childhood vaccines, Arkansas is one of 15 states that also offer a philosophical exemption for personal reasons, for moral reasons, various philosophical reasons. Does Tyson or to Mr. Zook, other companies operating in the state who are requiring vaccines or who might be considering requiring vaccines, do they, are philosophical reasons, is that an exemption as well, or being considered?
I have not heard of one. I don't know about Tyson.
No, sir.
Is that on medical or philosophical? Or both?
Philosophical.
Could you address the medical and then the philosophical?
Yes, sir. We would advise a team member to bring a doctor's note explaining the medical condition, and that would be evaluated by our team at Tyson, including our chief medical officer, for the condition.
Have people been approved for a medical exemption thus far? Has anyone?
Well, we just made the announcement last week, and so we're just now collecting the applications for an accommodation. So no decisions have been made yet, but the deadline has not arrived yet to be vaccinated either, Senator, Representative.
Okay, and what about philosophical?
I know a number of exemptions that have been granted for immunocompromised people, all kinds of different conditions, but it's a process in Thompson.
Okay. Request for follow-up, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Okay. Anytime we want people to take a certain action, there's certainly this, there's the carrot and the stick, if you will. You know, we can require people to do something, coerce them to do something. On the other side of the coin, we can persuade, encourage, and even incentivize. Can you talk about, specifically with Mr. Brower, Tyson's thought process in getting to this point, and then with Mr. Zook, just in general, the business community's mindset as to, you know, the best way to get the most widespread compliance. Obviously, there's a certain segment of the population that has various reasons for not wanting to get vaccinated. There's some people who are contrarian by nature. Can you address that?